Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Classes, distribution and uses of farm animals in Nigeria. Farm animals are classified into different main groups zoologically. They include the mammals, birds, and the fishes. Mammals are animals that produce their young ones alive and feed them with milk from the mother animal. For example, goats, sheep, pigs, rabbits, etc. Birds are characterized by the laying of eggs which hatch into their young ones. Their body is also partly or wholly covered by feathers. For example, the chicken, the turkey, etc., which are among the poultry family. Fishes. Fishes are not regarded as farm animals, but the increasing demand for fish in the diet of man and livestock has led to the establishment of fish ponds to supplement the natural supply of fish and make fishery a farming business. Fishes live in water, while other farm animals live on land. Another system of classification of farm animals is based on the type of food they eat and the anatomy of their digestive system. That is the anatomical classification of farm animals based on their digestive system. They include the ruminants, the non-ruminants or the monogastrics, and the herbivores. Ruminants include the cattle, the sheep, the goats, and donkeys. They feed on vegetable matter like grasses and legumes. Ruminants are characterized by the possession of 4-compartment stomach, which consists of the rumen, the reticulum, the omasum, and the abomasum. The abomasum is similar to the true stomach of the monogastric animals. Ruminants swallow their food into the rumen and then to the reticulum, and later they bring up their swallowed food up again to the mouth by the anti-peristaltic action, that is a radially symmetrical contraction and relaxation of muscles that brings about a push up of food back into the mouth. They chew up the food and then send it to the omasum. Then further digestion continues from there. Non-ruminants or the monogastric. They are animals with single or simple stomach. For example, dogs, pigs, rabbits, dogs, turkeys, guinea fowls, chicken, and the geese. Their digestive system is similar to that of man. The monogastric usually feed on concentrates which are usually less fibrous than the feed fed to ruminants. The birds swallow their food into the crops for temporary storage before the food moves down to the gizzard through the proven triculus or the glandular stomach. The gizzard contains numerous pebbles or grits which help to grind the food. From here, digestion continues as in the other monogastrics. Herbivores. Herbivores feed on vegetable matter like the ruminants, but they differ from them in possession of a simple stomach. They possess a relatively large caecum and colon, inside which the fibrous feed is broken down with the help of microorganisms present in these organs. Herbivores include rabbits, guinea pigs, camels, and horses. Types of farm animals in Nigeria. Farm animals include the cattle, the sheep, goats, pigs, poultry, rabbits, and the fish. The main breeds of cattle reared includes the zebu. The zebu, which is reared extensively in the savanna belt of the north, is an indigenous breed which includes the white Fulani, the Sokoto Gudali, and the red Bororo. We also have the short-horned Muturu and Ndama. They are harmless. The indama is particularly resistant to the trypanosomiasis. The Frisian and Swiss. The Frisian and Swiss are exotic breeds that have adapted to our environment. The sheep. The main breeds of sheep reared in Nigeria are the Uda, which is found in the extreme north and is capable of producing wool. It is also called the Fulani sheep. We have the West African dwarf sheep, which is found mainly in the south and resists trypanosomiasis. We have the Yankasa and the Balami, which are found in the north and are used for Muslim festivals. Goats. Goats are very hardy. They can withstand harsh and prolonged food scarcity conditions more than other animals. The northern breeds of goats are the Sokoto Red, the Sahel, the Bornu Red, the Kano Brown. The southern breed is the West African Dwarf. Pigs. The West African dwarf pig is the only indigenous breed in Nigeria. Others are imported like the large white, the Duroc Jersey, the Poland China, and the Chester White. They are all reared in the south. Poultry. Different breeds, pigeons, chickens, turkeys are found to be widely spread across the country, except for the guinea fowl, which is found mostly in the northern part of the country. The breeds of rabbits are all imported and are commonly found across the country. The breeds include the New Zealand white and red, the chinchilla, the Gland Flemish, the Angora, Californian white, the Bavarian, etc. Fish. The common breeds of fish reared in fish ponds are the carp and tilapia. Uses of farm animals. Farm animals are used for various activities. They are used to produce food and feed. They are employed in our various farm works. They provide pleasure, protection, and race. They are used in the field of medicine. They are used to provide clothing, manure. They serve as byproducts, and they also serve as status symbol or prestige. Farm animals provide food and feed to us in form of meat, milk, and eggs, which are rich in nutrients, especially animal protein, vitamins, and minerals. Good feeding makes for good health. Animal products also serve as supplements to livestock feed. For example, the blood meal, the bone meal, etc. In northern Nigeria, cattle is used for plowing the field. Oxen, donkeys, and camels are used for drawing carts and for transportation of loads across the desert. The cattle used for work is most often castrated, as we've earlier said, to make it grow big and strong. Some animals are kept for security purposes. For example, dogs are used to guard a compound and protect its owner against thieves and intruders. They are also used for hunting. Dogs are also trained to track down cocaine pushers. And in the north, horses are used for playing polo games and for racing during festivals. Cats are also kept in houses as pets. In the field of medicine, animals are raised for the production of hormones used in curing certain diseases in man. An example is the use of cattle insulin to cure diabetes in man. Clothing. Wool is usually collected from certain breeds of sheep, like the merino sheep indigenous to Australia. This wool is used in textile industry for making cardigans, socks, pullovers, and belts. The skin of cattle, sheep, and goats are used for making clothes, handbags, jackets, footwears, and hunting dresses. Some local hunters even go to the extent of using the skin of wild animals to make hunting dresses. This is meant to show their bravery in killing dangerous wild animals like the leopards. The grass eaten by livestock is converted to manure when the waste is passed out as dung. It serves as farmyard manure, which highly maintains soil fertility. Some byproducts gotten from livestock industry are feathers, which can be made into pillows, fans, decorations, horns of animals, wool, hair, and bristles, which can be used for making blankets, tents, clothes, etc. Hormones, glands, and blood could be used for making drugs in the field of medicine. We also have hides and skin as a byproduct, which can be used for manufacturing shoes, handbags, leather goods, and other household decoration. Status symbol or prestige. As we've earlier said, people keep farm animals like cattle and horses for prestige purposes. In some areas, they serve as a way of measuring wealth.